using you. So I end up getting into an altercation with the guy that wanted to make money off my autographs. And this dude he just had this like real attitude, like, what you gonna do, and this and that. I'm gonna just tell you that blue COVID mask didn't stop that knockout. You know what I'm saying?
Was it the taunting? Was it the taunting, the disrespect, the disregard for your privacy? What was it?
It's all that, but that's what Hollywood be. And I'm just saying, look, man, I love the paparazzi, I love the press, I love the media, and
We were just out the other night at dinner. You showed them all love. You signed everything. You did everything they wanted.
Yeah, but then they send those two couple, like, probably like some agents or something to really like gaslight the situation, right? And we're gonna make it better. And the people that's against me is like, yo, I know I might have a different way, or God is using me in a different way than how it's always been done, but this world is broken. It's like, work with me. Everybody know that Ye is the living, breathing Steve Jobs, living, breathing Disney, Ford, Howard Hughes. At this point, my track record is too flawless with that. You get me in the ring on something that's creative and anything you show it, I'm gonna simplify it. Like, people wanna keep things the same and people wanna change it because they're afraid. But what I wanna just say to like everybody, like, man, you don't have to be afraid of change. I'm an empath. I want the best things for everybody. And I do feel like there's a blue water where there's places that we can agree on. You know, like it was funny, I always wanted to meet with Bernie Sanders and he refused to meet with me. But I always thought that there were things that he agreed with that the earlier administration agreed with also.
Was it before you were with Trump or after?
This is just around the time when I was wearing the red hat. And, you know, Bernie met with Cardi, but wouldn't meet with me. And, you know, I just felt like if I'm this polarizing of a character, why not meet with us? Because even like Ice Cube told me this story where, you know, he said Dr. Dre came to him while he was an architect. He was in college to be an architect, and he had the vinyl in front of him and said, man, you need to roll with us and do this group. And Dre had to talk him into leaving school. But when you see how Cube's mind just don't go with the programming, he's an architect, right? And in this media world, the way they kept us enslaved and entrapped was that we didn't communicate, and we didn't communicate to each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, people love me, and we love ourselves, and we're ready for something different. Our fathers have been strategically taken out of the homes since the 80s. Drugs been strategically put there. All the guns, the Dracos, all of that is strategically put there to gaslight us and to have us attacking each other. Jay-Z said something really amazing to me. He said, man, it's like crabs in a barrel. And Jay-Z said, but crabs shouldn't be in a barrel. And we've been put in a barrel. And we need to be free and move side to side or however we want to go. And it's a lack of freedom, and we don't even realize we're not, what is that? What's that word when your race is getting bigger? It's literally, you know, come to a standstill because 50% of the deaths of Black people a year is abortion. The Planned Parenthood was made by Margaret Sanger and the KKK in order to stop Black people from growing, and 80% of the Planned Parenthoods are in minority neighborhoods. And it's not just about how many people we have, it's how many people we have that are building a modern Black Wall Street. That Black Wall Street got shut down. If you talk about gentrification or during the Harlem Renaissance, when we stop spending with ourselves. So one thing I'm loving about Essentials, my connection with Gap and Balenciaga, Virgil's connection with Louis, we broke down a wall where Black people believe in Black design, right? For the longest, we would look at like Dior and Louis, like it was here, and we were looking like, you know, like our streetwear was just streetwear, it was beneath that. But you know, when I talked to Puff, you know, he said he bringing Sean John back, and it's gonna be a luxury brand, and we're gonna put those luxury designers next to it, because we're gonna respect that we can be at a luxury level just like Louis Vuitton, just like all these other brands. And why that's important, why this rift that I went into is important, is the beginning of the next renaissance, that we believe that we can spend our money with ourselves because we're a trillion dollar. You know, that's what our specific race is worth.